So welcome to another episode of Possible Pictures, sponsored by Revving. I'm here with Nick Reid, SVP Global Partnerships at GumGum. Great to talk to another Brit out here in Miami as well, Nick. So
there's a few of us.
There are a few, more than usual actually, I think, this year, isn't it? Which is great. But thank you for joining. And what would be great is if you wouldn't mind telling us a bit about you and a bit about GumGum, of course.
Sure. As you mentioned, I look after global partnerships. GumGum is a mindset company. In other words, we enable businesses to transform their advertising through mindset. Right. And when we think about mindset, we think about very much the moment of the consumer engages with content, very much when to deliver ads at the right time and the right mindset. That business, our business, has evolved through harnessing signals like contextual, like attention, but really recognizing when to deliver the right ad in the right moment within the right environments. So, for example, if you think about a user looking at the same page and the same context of that page, those two users come from different mindsets, different time zones, or different kind of journeys with which they got to that page. So making sure kind of we understand that journey, that mindset, and delivering the relevant ad to that user is the best way for us to deliver business outcomes from an advertiser and an omnichannel perspective.
Of course, yeah. Well, it's exciting. I hear such great things about GumGum's tech in this space as well. And I know you've got so many of you guys here today. We've got Big Cabana out there.
Yes.
We found the shade, but
hot.
It is hot, right? Well, how are you finding Possible? How's it all going?
It's fantastic. It's an interesting space. As a platform, it provides an opportunity for us to engage with other partners, with advertisers, with brands and agencies.
Yeah.
Ultimately, for us to kind of drive the narrative and the opportunity around mindset. We think mindset's transforming the industry.
Yeah.
We think there's a need for us to continue to be much more relevant to the consumer, really understand that mindset. So as always, we can deliver the relevant ad in a relevant time, relevant creative to drive that omnichannel outcome.
Yeah.
And that's really what advertisers and brands are demanding and asking us to deliver and asking us for.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Well, I mean, of course, I'm sure AI might be the answer here, but what are you hearing that's being talked about most at the event? Are there any general trends that you're hearing from people?
I think everyone mentions AI, but for us, it's transformation.
Yeah.
We're lucky to work in an industry that continues to evolve.
Yeah.
And that kind of evolution is accelerating more so than ever now.
Right.
That transformation is affecting businesses in different ways, but throughout all of this, it creates new opportunity. And those businesses that will thrive will be those businesses that make the most of that opportunity. For us, it's how do we harness the signals that we generate and orchestrate those signals around our clients or advertisers, either for an operating system perspective or actually deliver business outcomes for that advertiser. So change continues to evolve. It delivers at pace, but that provides exciting opportunities for both businesses, but also for us as individuals within those businesses. And that kind of breeds, I think, an opportunity which, Possible is a good illustration of. It's a social environment, it's an exciting time, it's an exciting space, and it continues to be so.
Yeah, well, this is it. And I love what you're saying. It's the evolution of the industry, and it keeps growing and changing.
And it always has done, always will.
It will, right? Well, how about then 12 months from now, we're back here, we're recording, we're still getting a bit sweaty here in the sun. I mean, how is the industry going to evolve from then? What's next, do you think, maybe?
I think... whereas before you could see with clarity what's going to happen in 2 years' time, a year's time, I think because of the pace of change, there isn't necessarily that clarity. What is happening is through technology and AI specifically, we're being able to kind of be more effective and efficient with the way in which we execute. Our focus at the moment is exactly that. How do we focus our business and how do we execute efficiently? And AI is helping that. We believe also, as I mentioned earlier, that mindset becomes increasingly important. There's a consistent demand for the consumer to be more relevant. I think as an industry, we've overexposed the consumers in so many different ways. Now we need to think about really how do we deliver an engaging experience and harness mindset to deliver us, to deliver that.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Well, it's been great speaking to you, Nick. And of course, as I say, nice to have another Brit here. And I know you have a global role, but would you still recommend more Europeans come over here next year?
Absolutely.
Place to be, eh?
Bring some suntan lotion.
Plenty of it, all right. Well, look, great to chat with you, Nick.
Thank you
Enjoy the rest of your time, all right?
Thank you.